So we have now completed the first task. We have brought in our CAD file. We have taken the coordinate information and survey point information from that CAD file, and we have created our topo solid. Now what we're going to do is we're going to link in our building model. So now, first of all, what I want to hide these elevation markers, VH, and now I'm going to bring in my building. Now, first things first, in previous examples of doing this, we'll find that the building, when it comes in, using the project base point as a reference, is going to be shifted off to the side. So just to show you what that looks like, I'll go to the Insert ribbon, I'll select Link Revit. I will browse to the folder, in this case online folder, where my files are stored. I had to create a second building model, so I'm going to use it. And I'm going to make sure positioning is auto project base point to project base point. Now, once it is in or linked, you'll see it appear, but with the building, the base point shifts off to the side, or shifts the building off to the side. So you can use the move command to move it into position, but keep in mind, it really doesn't matter where the building comes in because you're going to be moving it around to a position or a location that you want it to be displayed. Another method we can do it, which I find a little easier, is I'm going to undo the link I just did. If I go and select my project base point and shift it over to here, now when I go to link my Revit model, it should come in positioned right where I want it. Positioning base point to base point. And there it is. So now we need to look at this model from the front, okay? And or from the side anyway. So I like to use that north elevation. One problem some people have been having is seeing the model on the topo solid from a side view, like an elevation. Very easy fix. When you select an elevation, such as the north elevation, it varies, but you're going to see, in my case here, just one line. And if you look at properties here, it actually is a reference to my linked Revit model for the building. There are two settings that we need to modify. One is the far clipping. So if you look at the view properties, select this with no clip, because if you look at the properties here, without a line but clipping means it's going to stop displaying anything past 3 meters-ish from where we're currently looking. No clip lets us see more, but we can only see still part of the building. But if we go down to our view control bar down here, we can turn off the crop view. And now when we zoom out, we can see both of them. This is the point where you're going to locate your building vertically by either clicking and dragging or using the move command. The lines that you see are level lines, but because the scale by default here is set to 1 to 1, if you were to set it to 1 to 50, now you can begin to see the level and the level names. Now we need to take our building and we need to relocate it vertically. Now, I know there is a more accurate, or sorry, more precise way of doing this. It's just that at this point in time, this is the easiest and quickest way we can look after this. So I'm going to take the building and just drag it up. Select it, drag it up roughly to where I think I want my building to be located. Let's say right here. These three lines that we see here are level lines, the original first three level lines of this model. We just can't see what they are because the initial scale for this, this view is 1 to 1. So if I switch this to 1 to 50, now you can see, right? That's what they are. We don't need them, so I'm going to select them and hide in view. So EH. When I say we don't need them, I don't mean they should be deleted. I just mean we don't need to see them. Let's get them out of the way. So what's this looking like in our site plan view? I just eyeballed locating the building on our top of solid. As you can see, the building is not aligned with the outline that I placed on the CAD file, but that really doesn't matter because you're going to have the ability to position the building wherever you want on the property. So the location of the outline that is part of the CAD file is simply there to give you a rough estimation of where the building could be, and also to help us set up for which ways north and south and east and west. So I will eyeball this over like that. That's close enough for me. And as a matter of fact, I'm looking at the contours, and the contours that we see here, the numbers, are a result of the CAD file. So if I want to, I can hide in view the CAD file. And in doing that, I can declutter a bit of the view. Do not delete it. Do not remove it from the model. We want to keep it in the model because we're going to use it to bring in, as a reference, to bring in the other CAD file. And the other CAD file is the same CAD file, but with additional information saved in it. So I'm going to just use a crossing selection right here. I'm going to filter out the topo solid. So I'll click OK. And now EH, I've now hidden it in view. Now to get a sense of what the contours actually are as far as the measurements are concerned, what I could do is in the massing and site ribbon, we have a command called label contours. So with label contours, we select a beginning point of a line, basically, and then we cross over and click again. And what it will do is it will create elevations for each of the contours. So now we have a better sense visually how what the level of the contours will be. Using that information, what we can do is we can, if you look here, you'll see this contour is identifying 49,000 millimeters or 49 meters. And so that is where the contour is, what the property elevation is, and it's where we start.